Hey guys, it's John Shea from the No Shame Income blog, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a Marketers Center review and overview video. I'm basically going to go over the platform, talk a little bit about this white label SEO link building solution, and just kind of give you some ideas of the platform. I've actually been using it now for, I'd say about a little over 6 months. I've spent close to a couple $1,000s through a marketing agency that I'm currently working with for our clients, and I'm just going to show you, pretty much how the platform works, kind of go through it, show you what it can do, and overall, my feeling with this is that it is definitely one of the best white label solutions you can find out there. It isn't an entire end-to-end solution. It's more of one-off services depending on what you need. So you do need to have some knowledge of SEO to be able to really get in here and start using it properly. You don't want to just throw a bunch of stuff at a website not knowing what you're doing. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Another thing before we really dive into this is I want to mention that there's a special code that you're going to potentially see underneath the video if you're watching this on YouTube. I'm going to leave a link to Marketers Center where you can actually input a code. When you place any orders, you're going to get 5% off anything that you decide to purchase through Marketers Center. So definitely take advantage of that code. So let's just dive through the platform. I'll kind of walk you through it and show you a little bit about it. As you go through the homepage, you'll see that the pricing is very affordable. They talk about it's trust, transparency, white label reporting, pretty much everything you need for outsourced SEO work. This tool has it all. And one of the biggest advantages I would say is that there is no cost to sign up. You do have to request an invite, but unlike other services, something like a posserank.com, where you have to actually pay money every month just to be a part of it or spend a specific amount of money, this tool does not do that. I also feel that the pricing is very reasonable. It really compares to something like you'd find on, you can almost really compare it up to something like a Source Market or a Fiverr in terms of SEO services and the costs that you're going to spend on getting some of these services. So you can see there's some testimonials and things on the homepage. They've been in business for over 6 years, so it's a really, really good platform. I've talked to the owner, Andrew, quite a bit over email, and it's just been a really good experience for me so far. So I'm going to log in. I actually have a couple accounts, and I'm going to log into one of them where I've only done a couple orders just to show you. I don't want to reveal all my client info and such. So I'm going to log into the Reseller Dashboard and basically just kind of give you an idea of what you can get inside the platform. I'm going to log in. So this is the Reseller Dashboard. It's all custom, so this isn't like some WordPress site or something. It's a whole custom dashboard that you get. This is the default dashboard. You can view clients, projects, or order new services. So I'm going to just walk through each of the different aspects of Marketer Center, just kind of show you what you get in each area. If we go to Manage Clients, you can view any of your clients. I have a couple in here that I've done some sample jobs with, and you could basically put in all their information, the business information, address, website, and then you can track here's one project that I ordered for them. If I want to order a new one, I can just hit the plus for that client and order a service for that client. Edit this client's information or simply delete them. So it's a really nice view. You can get all your clients' information put in here, add all the clients here, and just manage everything from this one dashboard. If you want to add new clients, you can also do that from here up at the top left. One thing to keep in mind when doing this, if you're going to be doing things like citations, for example, for local businesses, this is the information that they use. So make sure if you put in the website, the business name and address, that's all consistent with Google My Business. That's something I make sure to do when adding all this information. Description, usually I keep that pretty brief, and categories, doesn't really matter. It's more for yourself, I suppose. And then if we jump into the projects and services here, this is actually where you could see what work has been done. So I did a couple of these white label website audits. This is the work kind of dashboard. You can see the progress of things, if something's pending, if it's been completed, whatever the status. You can go in and view the project and kind of get a more in-depth view of what's going on. So if I wanted to view this one, for example, I can just go in. I can see I ordered a white label website audit, and one of the employees will come back. You can see their name, the date, and the time, and they'll say, hey, thanks for your order. Turnaround time will be 7 to 14 days. This was something at the time they were giving away some free copies. That's what I did with this. So then they delivered my report. I think it took here 7 to 14 days. So it was March 2nd. It came back on the 13th. So this was a pretty good service that they came back with. I'll walk through all these next. So services offered. Let's go to view all. So you have a whole ton of different services that they offer. You've got hyperlocal citations, really more custom made to a niche and city area geographic. Big citations, these are like the data aggregators, the big ones, like things like Yelp or let's say Foursquare. Some of these like more major ones, that's what they'll hit with big citations. Rich media, this does like some video based citations. You could do like unstructured citations where you might be able to enter an address that it's not necessarily designed for businesses, but you could still do it. Citation Cleanup, this is something new that they added. It's very affordable. This piece I feel like has taken a little bit longer. I generally like, overall I like the Hoth cleanup a little bit more, but this service is way more affordable. The Hoth is like a one-time, even with a bulk buyer discount, it's about $350, and that's just a flat price. You pay that no matter what. If they had 50 citations they needed cleaned up or 500, it's going to cost the same. But with this service, you pay about 99 cents each. With all the citation services you're paying, it ranges depending on what you do. I'll walk you through some examples here coming up shortly. Authority link building, they've got some like really powerful links on different sites you can get. These are pretty expensive. You can do a press release with the PR marketing machine. Organic SEO, you basically have social foundations, which are more or less similar to if you go to knowem.com, you can enter a brand and you'll get all these different social sites back where you could just register a business or a location, and you can add in a website URL of some kind of basic profile. So that's kind of what this service does. They'll go and build, like they could actually build a Twitter and Facebook and all these other things for you on your behalf. Budget tier ones, these are like affordable contextual homepage links that are very affordable. You could use for back to your money site, your main homepage, your client site, whatever the case. Whitelabel Website Audit, this is a pretty cool service. They use a whole series of tools to come back and show you issues with your site in terms of like metadata, all kinds of stuff that they just give you data on. I've actually used this report, not even kidding. I've charged people $500. I've come and ordered this white label audit for $50, and then I just made a little video and like went over the audit that they made for me, and I profited well over $400 from that. So this is a really cool one you could do if you're looking to do some audits and outsource this. And I'll just go through and show you like how it would work. If I wanted to order initially, I would want to go to deposit funds. You can see right now my balance, I don't have like anything in this account. I've got like 2 cents in there. I would basically just do PayPal or with credit card, and you just put in the amount. So you can put in an exact amount if you choose to, or you could just do a bigger bulk amount, and when you go to place orders, it just withdraws from your current balance. You can also see transactions. So I had put in at one point a deposit of like $60, so you can track all of that. And then of course they give you the contact information. You can just submit a ticket, and they got a little CAPTCHA thing here, kind of you got to drag a bar. You can choose different departments based on the types of services you might be ordering. And usually they're pretty good about getting back. I haven't had too much issues getting in touch, getting feedback. Now, if we go into some of the projects and services, if I go to order new, basically get this nice dashboard where you can choose to drop down a client. So I could pick like information providers. I get their address, their phone already pre-populated from my client area. If I go to select a service, I now get all of these different services, which I just went over. So let's say we wanted to do some budget tier ones. They give you different options based on what you pick. So since I'm going into budget tier ones, I now have like some niches I can choose from. So in this particular case, I know this is an insurance company, so I do have to get somewhat creative. We could just do general, maybe finance might be kind of here and there. That's kind of a tough one. Blogging, you could do tech possibly, or news. Let's just say news. So we could say 3 budget tier 1 posts. And you can see it gives you pricing based on what you pick. And you can also, with a lot of the orders, specifically citations, you can drip contextual links to the properties over a period of days. So that'll kind of boost them up with like a tiered link building. So that's an add-on. And as you add these different things, you could pick and choose. So it'll add up automatically and then add the pricing down here in this chart. So you have a pretty good idea of like what you're going to be paying. And I should have, here's my code here. I think it's No Shame SEO. See if that, I actually haven't used it yet, to be honest with you, but that's something where you'll be able to go in, put in the discount code, and it will reflect over here. I'll have to test that a little bit more. I think it's a brand new code. It may not actually be activated, but that is something that if you check the description, you should be able to use the code I'll leave in, and that's going to allow you to save 5% on your orders. So overall, the only other thing you'll be able to doing here is, if you have extra comments, you can do that. You can upload as many files as you need. You could choose to hit plus and just add extra files. There's another comments box, which is here by default. I think for this particular order, they just give you another comment field, URLs and associated keywords. And then again, you got like your no follow, do follow. So you could say, I don't care, just give me links. I don't want any no follow links, even if they're niche related. So you can get kind of picky about what you want. I commonly use the service most for hyperlocal citations, big citations, and I've been using it quite a bit for the citation cleanup. So if we were to do like citations, for example, it's going to be the same deal. Like you pick how many. So by default, let's do 40. We could say, is this a rush order? So we could tell them, yes, we want it rush for an extra $20. If you don't know how many inaccurate citations you have, they'll run that for you and figure it out for $15. I use a tool called Whitelabel, so that tool will allow you to get that information, so you can submit that here with like a PDF or Excel, and that way you don't have to buy this at extra $15 upsell. You can get unique business descriptions rotated and written for another $25. I usually don't bother with that. Then you can also do the drip-fed links to the citations, so that's something good I like to do for some of my clients. And again, big citations, you're pretty much looking at the same deal here, more or less just picking the pricing and going from there. If we do something like a Whitelabel website audit, looks like they're revamping it, coming back here shortly. So hopefully by the time you guys see this, that'll be back up and running. But that's something too that they offer. Citation cleanups, you can ask them how many citations you want cleaned up and go from there. So this is pretty much just like an overview of the system. It's a really, really good tool. I would say in terms of pros, the pricing's really good. They have a lot of good information in terms of the types of services you can order. You can pretty much get everything you need for like local clients, especially given that they offer citations and such. Overall, I really like the social foundations feature. You can download like samples of a lot of the different services. If you really dig in here, you can go in and click on more info on any of these, and they give you like a video and they show you the pricing, and you can download samples to see what they look like. A lot of the deliveries are done in like Excel. Some of them will have their own branding in them. That's something where a lot of cases I'll just remove it very quickly when I get the delivered order if I need to show a client. But overall, the service is really good. I like that they offer discount coupons so you can save a little bit of money. It's very easy to work with the platform. I've had a few scenarios where the platform has been down. I haven't been able to log into it. Sometimes like they'd have a database error or something. But overall, it hasn't caused me like any issues with business or me going to like order something and having it down for like days where it's just like holding me up or causing an issue with a client. I keep this pretty much like hush hush from the clients. I don't tell them about it or tell them that it even exists, because this really is a true white label solution. You don't really want to be going in and going to your clients and saying, hey, I'm just ordering this for $40 and you're paying us hundreds of dollars a month. So that's something where you can really take advantage of this, and you can mention, hey, this month I got you some citations, and like that's a kind of a winning point for each month. So that's something you can use when you're really working on SEO for your clients, just utilizing some of these services. You could do a website audit one month and say, hey, that's what we're working on this month, and deliver the report out of Marketer's Center, show them that, and then work on fixing it. So overall, I really like the system. Again, I'm going to leave a code in the bottom so you guys can check it out. Really not too many disadvantages to this platform. I highly recommend just getting signed up and checking it out for yourself. Thanks again for watching, and feel free to like and subscribe. Again, I'll be doing a lot more review videos, content stuff. Look out for a lot of SEO content. I'm going to be doing tons of different software reviews and things that I really use and enjoy checking out in my business online. Thanks.